die konflik in die krippelengel. Die enigste konflik wat in hierdie verhaal gebeur, is eintlik die konflik wat binne in Tina self gebeur. Kom ons gaan kyk net eers na die definisies van konflik in 'n roman. Wat is konflik? So dit is die hoofkarakter se belangrikste probleem of struweling. Struggle. En dit noem ons dan die innerlike konflik, internal conflict. Wanneer ons 'n botsing tussen karakters kry, is dit uiterlike konflik. So between characters, external conflict, which we don't really find in Krippelengel. There is one incident in Krippelengel that we can see as external conflict. At one of the gatherings at the farm, one of the family members attacks Pa At, Tina's grootmaakpa, with a knife. There's no specific reason. All this basically depicts is the way that these people lived and drinking too much over weekends. So this merely lifts out the poverty and all the bad things that go together with that. Please refer back to the lesson on themes where this was discussed in more detail. But let's go and have a look at the internal conflict within Tina in our novel. Reg, so Tina se innerlike konflik. Eerstens, sy wil deur haar biologiese pa aanvaar word. So she is looking for acceptance by her biological father. Sy soek na haar identiteit. She is searching for her identity. Remember the quote that we also lifted out in one of our previous lessons, the one that says, om te weet wie jou pa is om te is. So Tina knows that Stefans is her father. The whole community knows that Stefans is her real biological father, but no one actually voices this fact. And all Tina wants is that somebody, especially Stefans, actually acknowledges her as his daughter. Now this does happen later on in the story, but only then does she find the peace. So at this point in the beginning, she is still looking for that acceptance. Sy wil hê haar pa moet verantwoordelikheid vir haar aanvaar. She wants him to take responsibility. This is also one of the reasons that she asks him for money when she goes to the dorp school. Now, as it was, Stefans already sent money on a monthly basis to Ma Letty for like a sort of support, maintenance type of payment because Tina is his daughter through his lawyer. But now she also wanted him to pay for her to go to school in town. The money that he was already sending wasn't enough. So in this way, it was a small means for her to make him responsible for her by paying for her school fees. Reg. Jakob help haar hiermee. Hy stuur haar Engelsplaas toe. When he appears to her the first time next to the N1, getting out of the red car, this is when he tells her to go to Engelsplaas and ask Stefans for the money. Reg. Sy worstel ook met skuldgevoelens oor wat met Jakob gebeur het. Hy het in die pap geval en verbrand. So Tina and Jakob grew up together. They were very close, and Aunt Merlin tells Tina at a later stage that Jakob was very fond of Tina. They were alone at Aunt Merlin's house one day when they were little, and Jakob asked Tina to stir the porridge in the pot. She didn't want to, and then he said, okay, he will do it. As he was stirring, however, he fell with his face into this pot of pop porridge, and he got burnt very badly. So, as Tina was thinking back on this, she felt responsible for what happened to Jacob. So, at this point in time, she feels responsible, she feels guilty, and she thinks this is why Jacob is appearing to her as an angel to make her feel even more guilty. Right? Reg. Sy voel verantwoordelik daarvoor. She feels responsible because she feels maybe if she stirred the pap like he asked her to, he wouldn't have fallen into the pap. Sy raak neerslagtig en depressief. She gets all down and depressed. Right. So these are then the conflict themes in our novel, and we are going to expand on these in our further lessons.